They teach you in school that justice is blind, that the law treats the billionaire and the beggar with the exact same hands. That is a beautifully orchestrated, highly profitable lie. Justice isn't blind. It is just looking the other way. Because I paid it to. Look around you. You are standing inside a subterranean Faraday cage, built 200 feet below a private island in the Mediterranean. No wireless signals can enter. No data can leave. You are a 60-year-old man staring at rows of blinking, heavily encrypted servers. You don't own a super yacht. You don't appear on the Forbes billionaires list. You officially have zero public net worth. And yet, you are the most powerful human being on the face of the earth because you are the fixer for the 0.001%, the apex predator of secrets. Kings, presidents, tech titans, and Wall Street gods, they all bow their heads when you walk into the room because they know that inside these blinking servers lives the undeniable, high-definition proof of their darkest, most depraved sins. Before we look at the monsters you protect, let's rewind the tape. Let's look at how you climbed out of the gutter by burying the truth for the elite. Listen to me very carefully. Level 1, the NDA Enforcer. You are 28 years old. You wear an immaculate, tailored black suit. You are not a mafia hitman. Hitmen are messy. Hitmen leave DNA and bullet casings. You are much, much worse. You are a corporate psychological assassin. Your target today is a 20-year-old hotel maid. She walked into the wrong penthouse suite. She saw a famous politician doing something absolutely horrifying. She thinks she is going to go to the police. She thinks the truth will set her free. You sit across from her at a cheap diner table. You don't raise your voice. You don't show her a weapon. You simply slide a thick, brown manila folder across the sticky table. Inside are the deportation papers for her undocumented mother. Inside are the fabricated bank records showing her brother buying illegal narcotics. Inside is a perfectly legal, ironclad, non-disclosure agreement and a cashier's check for $500,000. You look into her terrified, weeping eyes, and you deliver the absolute, crushing weight of reality. If you speak, your mother gets deported tomorrow morning. Your brother goes to a maximum security prison for 10 years, and you will be sued into absolute bankruptcy for defamation. Take the pen, take the money, and swallow your trauma. She signs the paper. Her tears stain the ink. You don't feel guilt. You feel powerful. You just realize that human morality always has a price tag. Level 2, the Spin Doctor. You are 45 years old. The game has evolved. You run a completely dark, untraceable public relations firm operating out of a penthouse in Geneva. Your weapon is no longer a manila folder. Your weapon is the global digital algorithm. A high-ranking corporate whistleblower has just stolen documents proving a massive pharmaceutical company knowingly sold poisoned medication to children. He is going to leak it to the New York Times in 48 hours. Well, the company's stock will crash. Billionaires will go to prison. The CEO calls you in a sheer panic. He offers you $20 million to make it go away. You don't assassinate the whistleblower. Martyrdom makes people curious. Why use a bullet when you can use the internet? You initiate a coordinated, highly funded digital smear campaign. You pay a network of dark web hackers to remotely plant highly illegal, horrific files onto the whistleblower's personal laptop. You deploy thousands of automated bot accounts across social media to spread fabricated stories about his history of severe mental illness and financial fraud. You leak deepfake audio of him threatening his coworkers. Within 24 hours, before he can even contact a journalist, the FBI kicks his door down. He is dragged out of his house in handcuffs, crying, screaming that he was framed. But nobody listens. The media destroys him. Society entirely cancels him. The true story is permanently buried under a mountain of algorithmically generated garbage. You didn't just ruin his life. You orchestrated a total, absolute assassination of his credibility. You smile at the glowing monitors. You have become the ultimate hacker of human perception. Level 3. The architect of secrets. You are 60 years old. You have transcended the need for money. You are now the spider sitting at the very center of the global web. You have spent decades cleaning up the bloody, depraved messes of the global elite. But you are not a fool. You never actually destroyed the evidence. You kept a copy of everything. Every illegal transaction, every deleted security camera footage from private islands, every audio recording of judges accepting bribes. It is all meticulously cataloged inside the subterranean server farms surrounding you. You have successfully weaponized the concept of mutually assured destruction. When a new law is about to be passed that hurts your client's monopolies, you don't lobby Congress. You simply send a single, silent, encrypted text message to the senator leading the bill. Attached to the message is a 10-second video clip from a private yacht party 10 years ago, a video he thought was burned. The next morning, the senator publicly announces he has changed his mind. The bill is killed. You hold the absolute, terrifying leash of the ruling class. You are the puppet master. They are the marionettes, dancing to the tune of their own buried sins, the fall, the panopticon of paranoia. But there is a fatal, terrifying flaw in your flawless design. Look at your hands. Look at how violently they are shaking. You have built a fortress of absolute power, but you have accidentally locked yourself inside it. You are suffering from the ultimate, incurable psychological disease, terminal paranoia. You know exactly how easy it is to destroy a human being, because you designed the system. You cannot have a wife. She might be a honey trap sent by a Russian oligarch. You cannot have friends. They might be wearing a wire for the CIA. You cannot even enjoy a luxurious meal. You force your heavily armed security guards to taste your food first, terrified of tasteless, untraceable poisons. You haven't slept more than 2 hours a night in a decade. Every shadow is an assassin. Every glitch on your phone is a government wiretap. You live in a perpetual, agonizing state of hypervigilance. Your heart is a racing, exhausted engine, drowning in cortisol and fear. You realize the horrifying truth. You don't own the secrets. The secrets own you. Audio cue. A slow, heavy, deeply exhausted sigh echoing in the cold server room. Before my security cameras detect a breach, I have a final lesson for you. Yes, you. The normal, everyday citizen sitting behind that screen, believing that the world is fair. You watch the news and you cheer when a corrupt politician is arrested. You think the system is working. You are blind. They only arrest the ones who step out of line. They only sacrifice a pawn to protect the king. The real monsters, the ones who truly run your world, they will never see the inside of a courtroom. because their freedom is backed up on my hard drives. Sleep well tonight, and remember, justice isn't a human right. Justice is just a premium subscription that you cannot afford.